What is going on, beautiful people of the internet? If you don't know who I am, if you don't know who we are, my name is actually Jordan, and we are Driftly, your performance marketing agency online on the beautiful world of the internet. We are your performance marketing agency, giving you the latest and greatest tips and tricks and news and things we are finding out as an agency. All that beautiful stuff on how to optimize your campaigns. We're giving you the news on everything regarding that. Digging into things today in our segment, this is, drumroll please, competing campaigns within your Google Ads ad account. What does that mean? Not a lot of people talk about this, but the idea of a competing campaign is something that's highly overlooked, not discussed enough, and honestly something I wished someone told me and taught me when I was getting into this thing. But the idea is very simple. You can have two different types of campaigns that could have the same exact keywords and they're in the same exact ad account. Let me ask you, when you have these two campaigns that are basically the exact same thing, who's gonna show up? Is it gonna be campaign A or campaign B? Trick question, who knows? It all depends. And this is where the idea of the campaigns competing becomes the thing, because again, they have the same exact keywords, they probably have the same exact spend. What's gonna show up first? And obviously a couple of things, you gotta take a quick step back here. What sort of dictates your campaign or ads out serving other competitors? So obviously your optimization score. So you wanna make sure that the ad actually has compelling information, the ad copy or the website that goes ahead and has this information being most relevant to the user. If these campaigns have the same exact copy and landing page, who's gonna show up first? We have no idea. You know, that's the first thing. In addition to that, bids. Is the bid aggressive enough to have this keyword that someone's searching serving your ad? If it's the same thing, again, who's gonna serve? Campaign A or campaign B? No idea. And that's one thing there. If these two campaigns have the same keywords and the same match types, who's gonna show up first? No idea. So with that being said, that's why it is extremely important to have these campaigns have delineating things that separates them from being different. And I think in this day and age, in the past year, it's been even more important because you want to make sure that these overlaps of audiences or overlaps of keywords and match types or overlaps of different overall structures does not go ahead and cross-pollinate, because if it does, you could be launching a brand new campaign where an original campaign is already doing good, and launching that brand new campaign can not only mess up the performance for that campaign when it launches, but it can actually also lower the performance of your existing campaign that's already performing well, because now these two audiences are overlapping. So I wish a lot of people talked about this. It isn't just for Google, it can also be for Meta. You can imagine where if you have similar audiences that are overlapping on the Meta side of things, which campaign is gonna serve more? The one that has the lookalike or the one that has interest stack? In Meta, it's not as much as a problem because there is way more, I guess, separation in comparison to like two keywords being the same thing, but it can totally happen. I've seen it happen on the Meta side of things recently when you're launching when you have an Advantage Plus campaign, launching this brand new campaign type that Meta has can honestly mess up your overall account, simply because Advantage Plus is a full funnel campaign type that sort of has things separated out by the top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, and bottom of the funnel. So this one campaign can sort of mess up the other campaigns if you already have that happening in the ad account. Main topic for this video is to not have campaigns compete against one another. With that being said, hopefully you guys have a grilled in your head of how this is such an important big deal. What can you do to prevent this from happening? First things first, on the Google side of things, match types. Let's say you have different campaign types, or you have SKAG separated by phrase, exact, and broad. You wanna make sure that each of these match types are excluded as negative keywords in their respective campaigns, and that could be one way of separating things out, for each to have phrase being just phrase, exact being just exact, and broad being just broad. That could be a way for you to separate things just by utilizing negative keywords. You can definitely use your headlines and your descriptions as ways to help separate the two, because one ad copy can be more relevant to the user than another user. Let's say you're talking to males here versus females. You could already see there, not only do you have two different types of ad copy messaging ideas, you actually now have two different types of audiences and demographics, which segues to the third point here. You could avoid these overlaps by targeting different demographics such as age groups. So let's say you have one campaign that's 18 to 35, another campaign that's targeting targeting 36 to 65. That could be one thing there. So separating things out by age groups, or again, gender as well. You have one campaign type. Let's say, like, for example, male products like men's t-shirts versus females t-shirts. Two different types of audiences there. That's one way there. Another idea you can definitely use, honestly, is locations. Say you are a very big company and you have different offerings for the US versus the UK. Definitely some ideas there. Those are 3 key ones. Is there a 4th one? I guess you can also say offerings. Let's say you have for one offer that is exclusive to brand new customers versus another offer that is exclusive to existing customers. That's just something different as well. So point is here, you want to avoid the audience overlap and campaigns from competing against one another. And there's definitely some things that you can do to help avoid that. If you have any other questions or if you have any ideas or videos you want us to shoot, go ahead and shoot us an email for those video ideas over at Driftfleet. Or if you have problems with your current campaigns right now, and see that you are thinking about campaigns that could be competing against one another, but you just don't know, feel free to shoot us an email. We'll definitely dive into your audit with the ad account and take it from there. But other than that, again, this is Jordan Moore from Driftfleet. We'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye. Peace.